Okay, okay. I just want to put in perspective how crazy the market is right now. You have a young couple in Seattle with a 3-month-old going to move to Richmond, touring houses over FaceTime, not walking in homes, putting in offers that have escalators $75,000 over the listing price, waiving home inspections,
and losing.
And now 0 for 11 in that approach of trying to buy a house.
Yeah, so
0 for 11.
So to your definition of insanity,
this is crazy.
This is where you bring in your pros.
I totally get that.
You bring in Scott, right? You bring in ISC, right? It's a service company and say, hey, you know, this is what I've got to do to the house. What do you think this is going to
I guess what I was trying to do is the average person who owns a home may not realize how crazy the market is. And the only reason I know how crazy the market is is totally because I'm around you guys.
So your average buyer, and that's part of that's part of the inventory lockup. Is people don't understand the value of what they could get if they decide to list. No matter how many mailers show up in their mailbox right now, because
knocks on the door.
Knocks on. I mean, that's happening, but it's not moving the needle because I just don't think that I don't think they understand how tight inventory actually is, and how many people are out there who truly need. The buyers that are coming to market these are need tos. These aren't want tos. So these are people who I need to sell my house and get out into something else. I need, my family is growing. That's what we're seeing. And if they're selling a house, if they're coming from out of market into market, they might be bringing a lot of cash. These are people coming into the market who aren't selling another property, so they're having a hard time getting that foot in the door, because that's what you're seeing bridge the difference or be the winning factor is, okay, I can do all of these things this first-time home buyer can do, and I can bring all this additional cash from this property I just sold.
But that's even getting hard to do. This buyer from Richmond, I can't believe they did this, but their real estate agent in Richmond convinced them to sell their house, which they are closing on.
The buyer in Richmond who's bought the house that your daughter wanted?
No.
Okay.
This is a different buyer. This is the one that I showed last night.
Okay.
That they didn't. They're going to walk out with about $800,000 in cash. They don't have a place to go. This is a retired couple. They sold their house in Richmond because the real estate agent said
so. What do they say? 60 days of staying in the house? Rent back?
No. These people are going to be homeless here in about 60 days.
So they're playing the game of life roulette of here's $800,000 in my bank account, and give me a place to live.
And their answer is I'll just go rent something and put it in storage and wait for something to come up, which is what a lot of buyers are out there right now selling it. But it's the first time I've heard it from Richmond going this way, by the way. It's just in my little world. But that's what's going to happen. Just thinking of my friend Kevin Yancey, city of Waynesboro. The cheapest habitable home is $259. There's 3 others that are like a 69, 139, which are literally you can't habitate those. But those sales prices are starting at $259.9 and working their way up to $715. There's 14 homes for sale at that price point. Talk about the other side of the mountain.
You got this from Sir Neil Williamson. How does Richmond's 23 competing offers compare with the Charlottesville market? On average, are we seeing multiple competing offers with escalation clauses in our Charlottesville market? Good question.
Yes is the answer to that. To the point where, I think I talked about this last week, we had an incident where property went on at $375. This is over the mountain. And all the offers escalated to $400, so basically they just Monday morning, without accepting anything, came back on and said, hey, $400 is the new price, bring me your new highest and best finger guns. And then...
Would you do that again?
That was the best thing ever.